Hello, I'm back with another Aesop fable. This one's good for the adults too. It's called The Man, the Boy, and the Donkey. On market day, a man and his son led their donkey along the road to town. The sun shone warmly on them, and they enjoyed the pleasant walk. Then they came upon a stranger who walked by them. The stranger said, "Why do you have a donkey and not ride it? You are being so foolish." The man did not like being called a fool, so he put the boy on the donkey. The boy was sad as he had enjoyed walking, but he wanted his father to be happy. Along they went until they passed another stranger. It was an old man who looked at them and snorted. "Lazy boy," he said. "Why does he ride when his poor father must walk?" So the boy scrambled from the donkey's back, ashamed at being called lazy. His father climbed on the donkey and soon discovered that he liked walking better as well. Still, he didn't want to upset any more strangers. They had only gone a little farther when they passed a mother carrying a baby. "Shame on you," she scolded the man, "making your poor little boy walk while you ride like a king." The man quickly lifted the boy up to ride with him on the donkey, which made the trip twice as uncomfortable. Still, they hoped they wouldn't upset any more strangers now. It was a hope that did not last. They had barely started again when they passed a young woman who yelled, "What a terrible way to treat that poor donkey! People are so cruel to animals, and they do so much for us. You ungrateful pair, you ought to be carrying him." The man couldn't imagine carrying a donkey, but he didn't want any more criticism. So he cut down a pole and tied the donkey's feet to the pole. Then the man and his son carried the pole between them with the donkey hanging upside down from it. How silly. They walked this way to the market bridge, where a great crowd of people stood and laughed at the silly sight. This frightened the donkey, who kicked the boy. The boy dropped the pole. The pole fell into the water, pulling the other end out of the man's hand. Then the boy and the man stood and stared as their donkey sailed down the river with its legs tied to a pole. Huh. I wonder what happened to that poor donkey. The man finally realized his mistake. Do you know what it was? When you try to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing no one. So this story reminds us that we do what we think is right, and we don't let other people influence us, especially in wrong ways. We do the best that we can, and it's not going to make everybody happy, but that's okay. That's the way life goes. We just do what we think is best, and don't worry about what other people think, because that is not important what other people think. It's doing what you think is right. Remember, Grandma loves you. Bye.